All right, hello. Welcome to another video about Marvel Rivals. I'm Celsi. I make videos on obviously Marvel Rivals because I like the game, except for this entire season because it's not good. But this video, it's in the title. We're gonna talk about queue times and specific queue times, not just like it takes 30 seconds to get into a game. No. I'm talking about the time you queue. And you might be asking yourself, oh, duh, we all queue at a time. No. I'm talking about the time of day that you choose to queue up Marvel Rivals competitive or quick play. And I'm just going to straight up say it. The best time to play competitive, at least in the higher ranks, I should say, in like GM1 the Celestial is between the hours of 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. And you might be asking yourself, why am I even, what are you talking about? Now, look. We all know the matchmaking in this game is not the best. Bar my last video. That last video was rage bait. But look, we all know that it's not engagement based, it's not engagement optimized, but like there is something wrong with the matchmaking. But if you are good enough, that if you can take out the aspect of bad players, that even in the games that you should win, they exist, the game at 2 in the morning is so much easier. Like if you are a genuinely like decent player that can like carry their weight consistently, if you queue with that at those hours, you can fly through the ranks. Like me and my duo, which yes, I have a duo. Yikes, right? Oh my god, I play with friends. I have friends. Anyways, me and my duo for like a week straight, for whatever reason, literally for no reason, we just got on the game at like an obscenely late time. It was like 2, 3, and we would play until like we would rank up basically, and or twice. So that would take like what, 2 hours at most. It would take 2 hours. We got, well, I was GM2, like high GM2 at that point. He was GM1. We both got the Celestial in under that week, by the way. Like it wasn't even a week, it was like 3 days. And they were the best games ever because we went on like streaks of like 7 games and then 8 games. Like we played like in total, let's say, I'm not good at math, like 16 games. That's the math. And we literally only lost 2. Only lost 2. And even those games we could have won, the other team was just better. Like I didn't get a single thrower. Now actually he wasn't throwing, but he did not deserve to be that rank, which sadly we still run into because the rank system reeks. But aside from that one player, it was smooth sailing. And like I'm starting to realize now that like it's because we queued at an obscene time. Because here's a funny thing, right? Me and him took a small break after that because like, okay, we reached Celestial. I really don't want to play the game anymore. We were burnt out, right? But a few days later, we get back on the game. Obviously not at our peak because we haven't played the game in like what, 2-3 days, right? And we get a game that is literally the worst game I've ever played on the game. And I'll just describe it like this. We had a Ultron against an enemy Ultron, a Hela, and a Spider-Man. Take that as you will. Like, and I know I'm not tripping because again, I have the most final hits on my team, and so did he. It was like we were like the top 2. I had the most. He was like a not close second, but I was DPS, he was tank, so he's not gonna be close second to me. But we had the most final hits in the game. We know we weren't the issue. Like it was literally 4 other people on my team, and I don't mean that to be mean, but it's true. Like there is no reason I should be ever taking a 2 to 3 day break. I can't tell you like exactly the distance or the length. There's no reason I should ever be able to take a 2 to 3 break from a game in the lobbies that I am in and still have the most final hits on my team. No reason. And even then, the people, it wasn't because it was toxic. No, no one was even typing in chat. My team was just terrible, right? I would rather that than a toxic team 9 times out of 10 at least. 9 times out of 10. Not all the time, but like 9 times out of 10. But the point is, if the toxicity at 4 in the morning dies down like that, then literally nothing is holding you back. I promise you there's nothing holding you back except you. And maybe the occasional terrible team. So that leads into my next point, right? There's less egos and less children. Because obviously, the game I just described, a terrible game, but no one was angry. I mean, we were angry in the call, but we weren't gonna like be just because like they were just bad. Like there's nothing we could do. They just didn't comprehend the game somehow. Like there's less ego and there's so many less children. Oh my gosh, children, I love kids. Wait a minute, I love kids as like they're awesome, they bring joy to the world. That's what I like, kids like that. And like I hate to say it, but I don't want you on my team. Sorry, I don't. I want like a teenager or like a young adult on my team, someone who can actually think for themselves and not post brain rot TikToks in my game chat. So yeah, less kids, less toxicity, that automatically leads to better quality of games. And when you're in the higher rank, at least, I can't speak for anyone below diamond, which diamond's not really a high rank GM, and so the higher ranks. But like in the higher ranks, at those wee hours of the morning, less people are online. Like in general, that's just the truth. But especially at that early, less people are playing the game because it's so late. And you run into the same people, and those same people tend to have these same exact traits that they had 2 games ago, where they do not care. Well, they care, but they're not assholes. Who would have thought, right? And like, I like games like that because those type of games, you build these fake rivalries. Like you start fake beefing with each other in chat, and then you win, you lose, and then 2 games later, 3 games later, oh, they're back. Let's beat them or let's lose to them again, right? And those better players that you get, they lead into better team comps. Like you'll get 2 tanks, you'll get 2 supports, you'll get 2 DPS, right? You might have to fill because, like, you know, if you didn't choose first, and guess what? You should probably fill, right? And I don't think I ran into an issue that like only one person knew how to play one role. Like all of us knew how to play at least a character in every role. Like I play mostly DPS and support, but I know Emma Frost, right? And like everyone else on my team, rather be support and DPS or support and tank, they knew every player, right? And then those better team comps lead to better games, which leads to better everything. Literally, like everything. Literally everything. That's why I don't have that big of an issue with the matchmaking, because I'm at that, you know, rank kind of that like people should understand what they're doing, and the snowballing and the staggering doesn't happen as much. But there is a warning that I can give you. Now, this entire queue time, best queue time in the day thing, it is all a pseudoscience. This could obviously not be true for you, right? But I know something that will be true for you. During the summer, if you choose to queue on a Wednesday, nothing good is going to happen to you. Nothing. You are going to lose every game. I don't know what it is during the summer in like Wednesdays specifically, but those games are genuinely the word. I have stopped playing on Wednesdays during the summer. Like it's terrible. Like during the school year, right? When people are in school, I will never play on a Sunday. I don't know why Sundays get the worst players and not like Saturday and Friday, but Sundays, the game's not being played by me. It's not. Sorry. It's just not happening. I would not. I don't want a lost pit bull on my team ever. Like, and if I can choose to play on a day where I can at least have the lower chance to get it, I'll take it. Because a Wednesday on summer, Sundays during school year, no play days. No play days. I like those are the days you do chores and stuff. Unironically. And something else that comes with the territory of playing that late at night is that those people are usually more committed to the game. I know, like, that's kind of like been the point. Like, if you're in the higher ranks and you're playing the game at 2 to 4 in the morning, yeah, you're obviously more committed. But if you're willing to wait in a queue for like a minute and 30, I think that was the longest queue we had on Marvel Rivals, you're automatically just slightly more invested than everyone else. You just are. Because this game's queue times are usually very quick, and you are allowing yourself to wait even when you have 2 or 3 servers selected and the queue time is more than a minute. It's like, wow, you probably want to win more than I do, unironically, because I refuse to win in a 2-minute queue. That queue button will be reset, but some people do it, and I love those people. So thank you to everyone in my games that we went on that. Technically, it wasn't a 14-game win streak, but I mean, there's like 2 losses, so a 14-game win streak. I have to thank you guys. You guys are the real heroes. But that was all in this video I had today. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.